Today we will study about alter table command. Alter table command is used to modify the structure of table. Suppose that if we want to change the structure of table, then we can use alter table command. I have already explained you about the create table, where we created the structure of the table with the help of create table command, and today we will study about alter table. Alter table is used to modify the structure. We can modify the structure of table in three ways. First, by adding some more columns or fields there in the table, or we can modify the data type or size of column or field, or we can modify the constants like if we have not created primary key, then we can add the primary key there. We can add foreign key constants there. Okay, we can add not null constant there for any field. So that is the modification of structure. And third part, that is drop column. It means if we want to remove any column or field there, then we can use drop column part of alter table. In alter table we have three type of options: add some fields there, modify some fields, or drop some fields. Okay, now we have to understand the first part, add new column. Suppose that if we want to add a new column to the previous table, whatever we have created, then we can use alter table command with add. Okay, alter table, table name, then add, then we have to specify the field name and data type with width in parenthesis, and at the end of that we have to specify the semicolon there as we specified here. Okay, like this. Okay, and this is your add, and here you have to specify this parenthesis. You must have to remember this, that you have to specify the parenthesis. Okay, now see the example. Suppose that if you have not added the email field there, and if you want to add email field there in the database or in the table, then we can use add email with varchar 2. Okay, for example, alter table, if you want to add email in members table, if you want to add email field in members table, then you have to write alter table, table name, whatever the table. What is the name of table? It is members. So you have to write alter table members, then add, and in parenthesis you have to specify email varchar 2 20. 20 is the size of that field. Now I am going to show you in Oracle. I am going to start the Oracle. This is login student. Now I am going to write the SQL query. We have already studied that. We have already created a table members there. I will show you the structure of members. I have already explained you that what is the command to describe the members. Describe member. We can use 4 characters also. Describe. I am going to write describe full name for the command. Describe members. Look at here. In this table we don't have email ID. Okay, there is no option for there, no option of email there. We want to add a new column, email there. Now I am going to write the command alter table members, then parenthesis, and then look at here, add, alter table members, add, and in parenthesis you have to specify the email field name and data type varchar 2, and you have to specify the size, whatever the size you can give. I'm going to write it 30. Okay, semicolon, sorry, it is only a single column. At the end of command you have to specify the semicolon. You must have to remember, in Oracle you have to specify the semicolon at the end of the command. You can see here, alter table, table name, add, then at the end of the table you have to specify the semicolon there. In the same way I am going to execute this one. Look at here, table altered, table, the command is executed. Now I am going to describe the structure again, members. Now you can see in describe, you can see this email field with 30 characters. It is added. So whenever you want to add any column to the table, you can specify that command there. Okay, now come to the next part. Now suppose that if you want to modify the previous column, whatever you have already created in the table, you want to modify it. How you can do that? You have to write modify keyword there, alter table, table name, and then you have to specify modify. And in modify, after modify, you in parenthesis you have to specify the field name, previous field name, whatever the field name is, and specify new data type or new width. You can only change the data type and width there. What we can change? We can change only the data type of the field, and we can change the width of the field. We can't change the name of that field. Suppose that if you want to change the name of the field, in that case you have to drop that field first and then you have to add that field again. But suppose that if you want to change the data type of any field or width of that any field, you can change it with the help of modify. Is that fine? I will show you with the example also. Alter table members, modify email char 30. Here actually I have already created there with 30 characters, and if I want to change it to any other value, any other width, we can change it. Look at here. In that case, in the previous one it was where and I want to change it to care. How I can do that? Look at here. You can see it is where 2 email. Okay, now I am going to change it. Alter table, table name. What is the name of table? Members. Then modify is the command. Okay, and then you have to specify in parenthesis about that field, email char 30. You can change width also. Okay, now I am going to execute this. Sorry, semicolon is required at the end of the command. Table is altered. Is that fine? Now see the structure of table. How we can see the structure of table? With the help of describe command. Describe table name. What is the name of table? Members. You can see I'm writing it in a different manner. Sometime I'm writing in small case, sometime I'm writing in all caps. I'm going to explain you that we can write in small case also and upper case also. Oracle is not case sensitive. Okay, Oracle is not case sensitive. We can write capital and it will consider small and capital letter as same character. Okay, now I am going to execute this command. Now you can see email with char data type. Okay, suppose that if you want to change the width also, you can change that also. Okay, you have to specify that, but you can't change the name of the field. Okay, there is member ID.
Name of viewer.
It is member name. Suppose that if you want to change the name of this column, if you want to change the name, member name to member N, then you can't change it. Got it? We can't change the name of field. We can't alter the name of column. Okay? Now look at here. Delete column from table, the third part of alter command. Delete. If we want to delete the column from table, how we can do that? We can do it with the help of drop part. Drop. Okay? With alter, we have to use drop. Alter table, table name, then drop, and in the parenthesis you have to specify only the name of that field. Whatever the field you want to remove, you can write there. Like this, you can see here, alter table members, drop email. You can drop the email there. Okay? Look at here, I'm going to show you with an example. Drop, alter table members, then drop, and in drop you have to specify email. If you want to remove email, write it like this. One more thing I want to explain you, that it is not necessary to write each and everything in a single line or multiple line. You can write all command, the complete command in a single line also. It will execute that command also. Actually, it terminates with the help of semicolon. Look at here. Table is dropped. Now see the describe command. Members. Now you can see there is no email field there because we dropped that email field. Okay. Now this is the alter command.